Come on, defense.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Jones's Falcons going up against Jackson's Redskins. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 5 matchup.
The leaders of the NFC East are now set to kick it away and get this much anticipated game started. So that means Devin Hester will be back for the opening
Kidding
kick.
me.
We're underway here. Hester, the return man here. Spins out of the tackle. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Ryan's going to march onto the field. He's had a solid season to this point with a quarterback rating that's over 90 on the year. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 31. Gresham's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First and 10. Langford ready to run off the screen. Ball was out, and it's a takeaway. He's brought down. Griffin's looking ready to get his offense going. He has not thrown a single interception so far this season.
Robert Griffin III. Well, this guy can throw it down the field, throws beautiful passes, and of course we know he can run too.
First down at the 42. Griffin over to Reed.
Griffin's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense,
No.
and they get the completion.
How does he throw on the run?
For the first down after that completion. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. Met by Spikes that time.
Well, I know it was a short run that time by the offense, but it's what it's going to do for you long term. Keep running that football, try to wear the defense down.
The Redskins come out in a bunch set. Second and goal from the 8. Brooks Reed with the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time it was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Good sack.
Third and long. He'll throw it over the middle. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in. Boy, that was a promising drive for quite a while, and finally the defense steps up.
Yeah, the defense stepped up, but also
I got it to third and 20, and they get
play
the
call,
first.
I thought, on third down. Didn't give the offense a chance, and the defense took advantage of it.
The kick is through for 3. And they take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
Yeah, you should see the next play.
Breaks free. And they run brings it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Redskins were able to knock the ball out the last time and get the takeaway.
Hey, man, this defense, boy, do they go after the football. They are aggressive, sometimes too aggressive when they miss assignments, but not that time. They jarred the football loose.
That's his first reception today.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Now 1st and 10.
Stop.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. Langford's taken down at the 49.
The Falcons coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on 1st down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
Hey, kitty, don't go
It's
kitty.
2nd down and 3. Running right through the trenches.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
All right, I need to get a touchdown.
Now 3rd and short following the run. The Falcons approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Handoff out of the eye.
Oh, my.
Falcons doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Now 3rd and short following the run. This play call is for the fullback. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down. They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Throw my tokens.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Ryan's going to take it from the gun. He's got the catch. Langford's marked down after a gain of 9.
The Falcons did a good job there on 1st down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
2nd down and 2. Coleman's going to take the handoff now.
You put a tack in my toe.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
1st down at the 20. And here's the toss.
I told you to
Breaks the
stop.
long one for the touchdown.
I didn't say.
Sometimes when you fight for those extra yards, it might lead to a fumble as it did early in the game for this runner. But he got over it. He came back in there. He's still playing hard, and he gets a touchdown this time.
Inside of the
What is
uprights.
that? The fumble?
The Redskins looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 7-3. Jackson's running this one out. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Redskins bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and short. Morris has it out of the eye. And he is brought down at the 39.
Morris is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
So cute.
The Redskins have it at the 39. And this run is shut down by Spikes behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Falcons lined up in the nickel. Second
And it rolled out.
Right back to him. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break
attacking
a
the
tackle.
toe.
Good job that time.
It's not very, very effective. Oh, I'm down.
The Redskins at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Griffin's got it in the gun. It's Andre Roberts on the receiving end. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Wide receivers in the NFL, hey, they can catch it, but also they can break tackles. What a job that time by the wide receiver.
The Falcons with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. He runs with it right up the gut. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football. You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run. Griffin in the shotgun formation. That's dropped by Reed, who couldn't bring it in.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Now we need to stop them.
2nd and 10. And Morris has got it on the handle. The Redskins run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. And Morris has been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
The Redskins really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The kick is good. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy and did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
The Falcons offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again. When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Ryan 6 for 6 now with that completion. He's got some daylight. Langford's marked down after a gain of 9.
That's not an easy thing to do in sports nowadays, is to get over a bad play. The fumble earlier in the game, my man has gotten over. He is making it happen.
Gets the handle here. In the end, It picks up only a yard.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Redskins will come out in the dime.
Now we have to score quickly.
Falcons snap it at the 41. Gresham's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's reception number 2 for him.
Jim Nance, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
Ryan's now completed his last 7 passes. First down at the 42. And a flag comes out. Langford's tackled down after a gain of 10.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down at the 48. Reaches out and grabs it. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
When you throw a slant route, it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect himself. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
I was going for the tight end.
First down at the 31. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
Yeah, I was trying to throw it to the guy.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play
Well,
to the receiver.
the tight end was the one farther down the field. The wide receiver jumped up.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 40. Gabriel takes the pass.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
The Falcons go for it on fourth down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Redskins put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to keep that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
Second down and 7. And Morris is taking the handoff for about 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third and 3. And Morris is handed the football. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Nothing like coming up with the stop in the closing minutes of the second quarter and getting that team off the field, Phil.
Yeah, when you get a good stop or do something well as a football team or an offense or defense right before halftime.
How's that not a safety?
It makes you feel good. You can go in there, enjoy halftime, and get ready for the second half.
Hester's going to try and return this punt. He's taken down at the 30.
Hester is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Falcons offense getting ready to start this drive. I'm sure they're having a hard time letting go of what happened last time when they had the football across midfield and field goal range and failed to come away with any points.
Look, I like the fact that they went forward on 4th down. What I disagree with was the play call. It was it didn't give the quarterback enough options, and that's why it failed.
But you still agree that they should have gone for it?
Absolutely.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 30. Looking across the middle, and he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Falcons have it at the 44. Finds his mark. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Falcons coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on 1st down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Gains 17. The Falcons have leaned on their tight end in the passing game to this point. Gresham's been called on, and he's delivered, Phil.
The coach's job is always find a way to move the football, and today they knew it. The tight end was going to be a big part of it. He has talent, and man, can he get away from the beat recovery. Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
2nd down after the incompletion. The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. Looking long to Julio Jones, and they can't connect.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
The Falcons now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. 1st and goal from the 2. Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Falcons for the extra point. He made it. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Redskins offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Redskins come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Throws the pass. Brought down at the 38. The Redskins use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. This is 3rd down. Falcons with a nickel look here on defense. Griffin's back in shotgun formation. That's dropped by Reed, who couldn't bring it in.
Redskins go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-6. Got a flag.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 40. Matt Ryan with the long pass down the field. Falcons are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Hi.
Offense ready for
I don't know.
action coming out of their timeout.
I was playing and all of a sudden my PlayStation just turned off. It's a joke. Like I was trying to lead you to think I actually rage quit.
Quarterback as the single back. And it's complete to Gresham. Freeland's there to make the tackle. The
For like
Falcons will use
whatever
a
reason
timeout
it
here.
just
They'll
it
talk
disconnected.
over before running a play on first down.
No, like I got kicked out of the party. The broadcast quit, but I finished my game and it saved.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. And
Yeah, I didn't get the safety. They punted, and then I didn't get anything.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Talk for me.
At the 2.
You sound really robotic and not good.
Second and goal at the 2.
I'm going to try shutting my PlayStation down and coming back up and see if that fixes it.
We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
And a flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Redskins got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
1st and 10. Makes the catch. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. Jackson's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Handoff made. Reads all over that offense and brings him down.
What?
Back that time, he makes a bad decision.
Hey,
you
he's
can't be
good.
looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. The
So what
Redskins will
keeps
take
you
the
from
snap from
playing
the 30.
video games?
Morris with the grab. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Gotcha.
Hester's got it now. Taken down at the 27. That return's good for about 13. The Falcons offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the
I was
end
just
zone.
wondering
Their
because
rhythm, they're making it look easy.
seems
Jim,
over
it's
the
like
last
watching
month
you
or
dance.
so,
You have such
we've
great
played
rhythm.
a
It
little
looks
bit
like
of
you're not
Madden,
even
but
working
nothing
at it.
else
So
really.
that's how it looks for this offense here today. Got to give the defense a
You're
lot
missing out
of
on so
credit
much.
there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Right, I know.
Gresham's going to pull in the bullet pass. Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this, getting back in the swing of things. Phil, a week ago, he was basically shut out, and today he cannot be stopped.
Well, we see a lot of smiling faces, don't we, on the sideline. The coach is happy, and, of course, the quarterback, he's the happiest guy of all because he loves his tight end target.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Langford's going to secure the handoff. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
That's an awesome job by the offense, picking up this first down here in the second half. They got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
The Falcons have it at the 44. Here's the quick toss. And Kerrigan hunts him down on the outside for the loss. Setting up now at the 45. Matt Ryan will be taking this one from the gun. The catch is made. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Ryan's completion percentage, 80% on the day. They're going back up top. The catch is made by Julio Jones.
The Falcons have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Second down, 3 for the first. Robinson's the one who made the big stop.
That's just not a good call on the offensive side. You know, when it's second and short, they think, well, let's just pick up the first down. If the defense was ready, you got to have better play calling than that.
3rd and 4. Jermaine Gresham has the catch. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
See you laugh, but I already know
The
it's
key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Coleman's going to take the handoff now.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble. that it is a run. They have the courage to throw it.
Away.
Over the line. Touchdown.
Passer.
Got to give this offensive line a lot of credit.
I tell them you can't remember it.
Tough running back.
And they have to force me to reset it.
Touchdown runs. What a day for the running game on this offense.
The Redskins now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 28-6. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, when the run game doesn't work, it just looks really ugly to everybody, to the team and the fans. But they stayed with it, and now this team is starting to look,
without Facebook.
Not pretty, but pretty good.
They tried to convince them otherwise, but that's a false start on the offense.
Gotta make sure my Facebook's connected.
Offense.
First down at the 15. Reed's got it. First down.
Griffin's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
First down at the 35.
We're leaving Lincoln on the 24th.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Probably early morning on the 24th. We both have to work on the 23rd.
Here after that run play.
Go to work.
Morris lined up as the single back. Three-step drop.
What?
Got a
I
big
do
lane.
too. Currently I support 420 users. So, a good chunk of it some days. Some days are just freaking nuts. We had a email get hacked from one of our accountants, and $48,000 got wired overseas.
Will give himself up.
That's a really smart job that by the quarterback.
I mean,
Pick up all
they were
the
able
yards
to
you
stop
can,
roughly
and before you're gonna get hit,
29,000 of it.
Slide in there like you're going to second base.
First down on the way.
So again, tell me I don't have things to do. It was my user. I had to check and see if they had a virus on the computer. I had to work with security over the next, 24 hours basically, trying to figure out what IP addresses had access to a computer, what passwords, where she had been using her password. Just the whole thing and trying to figure out where the breach was.
I think he calls the right play.
And then I had to get her
that's just a bad job on the offense.
they had to give the hard drive to the FBI. So I had to get her computer up and running again and get all her data from the old computer to the new one.
As the final quarter gets underway. The Redskins will set up. The 12 is the first down line. Final quarter underway now with this snap. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
No way am I at fault for that.
Not being fooled here in the fourth quarter. They're leading. You expect the offense to pass, but they throw a run in there, and you're alert, and you stop it for a short gain.
So, do you believe that I work now? Oh, okay.
The Redskins turn the ball over on downs.
The Redskins that time go for it.
Obviously, I'm not working if that money can get, stolen like that.
But you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
All 400 computers that I support.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided
No, that was the first time in my 2 years that's ever happened.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side.
I went to class, and I come back, and all of a sudden there's people in my office, and it's like, what is going on? That's when I found out.
Making the stop. Falcons have stayed with the run game today. That's been a big part of their game plan. Langford's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. When he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle.
First down at the 45. On his way. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
There's been a lot of hiring going on.
There is nothing like
Skype
getting the ball running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done. And this team definitely has
be hired.
Add the extra point.
And I'm
the kick is good.
responsible for making sure all the Skype
Redskins
interviews
have been flat out
go
manhandled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score's 35-6. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Redskins found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on fourth down instead of bringing out the field goal unit. And that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Going for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that fourth down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7 and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen.
Griffin from the gun.
Singing in the bathroom.
Easy catch there. No one near him. Gains 20. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Griffin standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And the catch by Alfred Morris. Gains 11.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, it was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties, and you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Morris is in the backfield. The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Griffin over to Reed.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
The Redskins have to get to the 25 to move the chains. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still third down.
Third down after the penalty. The Falcons lined up in the nickel. Griffin's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Look at that concentration. Inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
Love you. By the way, he's doing great.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? An easy touchdown pass.
Griffin certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards.
Kinda, yeah.
Will run this one out.
It's a great game. Very beautiful.
The Falcons are enjoying a dominant time here as they've stretched their lead out with 3 straight scoring drives and showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
As I watch this team, I actually don't see them slowing down. It's just everything they're doing has been right on both sides of the ball. And when it's going like this, take advantage of it and try to keep it going in the right direction. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Second down and a long way to go. And it's incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. 3rd and a long way to go. Looking to go down the field here. The Falcons are getting set to punt. Jackson's going to look for space now. And a run back of about 5. The Redskins have adjusted as this game's gone on and now are moving the ball through the air. Griffin's, of course, been at the heart of that, and he's found his rhythm as the game's gone on.
It's like playing basketball, Jim. If you can't make a shot, how do you make some? You just keep shooting. And that's what they've done here today. They've kept throwing the football, and finally they found their rhythm, and they are making it happen.
So in case you didn't hear, I'm playing Transistor. I bought it when it was on sale, but back in February, it was a PlayStation Plus free game.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the 4th quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Second and 6.
So yeah, you might actually have
Morris has got it on the handoff.
If not,
and at the 49, he'll be brought down. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
The great thing about the draw play, just for a split second, the defense thinks it's pass. Now they're reacting instead of attacking, and allows you to get a few extra yards.
3rd down and 2. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
Redskins know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. The Redskins turn the ball over on downs.
The Redskins decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Falcons offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. First down at the 38. Toss play. The defense will take the penalty. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Coleman's taking the handoff. Gets about 9 on the play.
Are you winning? What's the
Second
score?
down following the run. Double tight end formation. Falcons from the 37. Coleman's handed the football. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line at the 30. The Falcons step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. Matt Ryan under center. First down at the 28. Toss to the outside. That's a gain of 6. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
2nd and 4. Right back to him one more time. Langford's brought down at the 21.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
3rd down following the run. 2 tight ends on the field here. Flip to the outside. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Drives it through for the field goal. Phil, you think that was the right call, adding a field goal? You already had this game locked up.
No, Jim, I don't agree with the call. I would not have kicked the field goal. I would have gone for it on 4th down, and they just rubbed it in there right there. And in this league, people never forget.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Redskins come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's it. You know, Jim, these are tough moments, and what you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance to throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver, and just get this game over with.
The Falcons set at the line. Dime package. Griffin in the shotgun formation. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
The Redskins look like they have nothing left after a hard-fought victory a week ago, and today they are getting dusted.
Well, the mind was right. The body is just not there for them today. They're definitely out of gas, and it shows in this performance, one of their worst of the season.
Griffin's going to take it from the gun. And there's a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Morris lined up as the single back. 2nd down and 10. Catch made. Collins is there that time for the tackle. The Redskins call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. One more snap and we can call it a day. 1st down at the 30. And it's swatted away.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Could have been intercepted. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.